So hello and welcome to this channel. As you can see, the Xbox is all powered up, and what we're going to be looking at is this Samsung SSD. It's a T5 3.1, and the issue that I'm getting with it, so what I'm wanting to do is use this as a capture device for when I'm filming stuff for my YouTube channel, which has worked perfectly using the Xbox One X, but when I plug it into the Series X, you can see I get this message down the bottom, and if I just hold the home button and we go into the settings, we can go to storage devices, and we can see that it's there. It's got 0 gigabytes available. It's a 500 gigabyte drive, but we're missing some of that. It says 465, so I'm going to have a look at cleaning the disk using something on YouTube, a video that I've already watched. But for now, when we're looking at it, we go to set as capture location. It says to capture clips and screenshots externally, storage must be formatted to NTFS. Connect to your PC and format it, and then reconnect it. And I'm getting this error message, but I've already formatted it. I've formatted it about 10 times using the quick format. I've formatted it using the long standard format, which takes about 3 or 4 hours. So it's still not reading it. But if we go to have a look at it and view content, it still reads the disk, and there's nothing on it. It's totally empty. But it's not recognising it at all. If we go to do it a different way and we go into the capture and share options, and obviously we're allowing captures, so that's captures by me. I don't like it when the game just decides what it wants to record. We could set that to 1 minute, automatically upload captures by me. Don't want to upload them. I'm going to keep it to 1 minute best as we can, and we look at the capture location. You can see it's there, but when we go to choose it, still get the same error message. And like I say, it's been formatted so many times. So let's see if we can actually resolve this issue. So just back on the home PC now, and you can see as we've launched and we've connected the drive, there's nothing on it at all. So I'm just going to go into YouTube and bring up the video that I was watching earlier. So in this video is going to tell us about getting a full use of the drive that you're using. So let's have a look in here. It's asking for disk. Disk manager. And that's not what we wanted. Disk management. Computer management, disk management. So here we can see the disk that we're wanting to work on. Healthy primary partition. So it's computer management that we wanted to go into. And he's got disk management. So let's try doing that bit. So CMD, ground transfer as administrator. Disk part. Let's do that. List disk. And this is the one I want. So we want this one. So select disk 1. This one is now selected. So I'm just going to type in clean, hit enter. This part succeeded in cleaning the disk. That was really quick. So if I come back to there, we've got unallocated volume. So I'm going to right click on this. It doesn't give me the option to simply new simple volume. Just eject it. So I'm just going to eject it. Now I'm just going to put it back in. If we go to the computer, it doesn't even show that the disk is in now that I've put it in. If we go to disk management, you must initialize a disk before logical disk manager can access it. So use the following partition style for the selected disk. So I just want to use it, I don't want to use it as a boot disk. So I'm just going to use that one. So I'm now going to create a new simple volume. Next, the maximum disk space. So I'm going to use all the maximum disk space available. Use the full space. So next, assign a letter. So we'll call it, let's call it J for J's drive. We'll give it a letter J and then just click next. And then we're going to format it to NTFS. Allocated unit size is the default and just a new volume. Perform a quick format. Click next. See all that. Click finish. It's just formatting. And that's it done. So now we've got the J drive, new volume. We call it J's SSD. So there we go, J's SSD, NTFS, healthy. Let's go and see if that works. So here we are back down at the console. I'm just going to plug it back in again. So instantly that came up, and we're going to use, if you wanted to use it for storing games on, you'd format a storage device on the Xbox, but I want to use it for capturing footage, so I'm going to use it for media. So disk storage, Samsung disk ready for the use. So let's go back into here, capture and share. So we're still just capturing what I choose to capture. Currently going to recording for a minute. I don't want to upload it to anywhere. I'm using the best possible clip image, and I still want to use this one. So again, it's still asking for this error message, but as you can see, we've already formatted it as the best possible knowledge I can think of doing. Go back to the system storage. We can see it's still there. We can set it as capture location, and it's still asking for this. So having done a little bit of reading in between all these little videos that I'm shooting, it did say to try doing an update. So I've just done an update on the console, and Let's see if that's made any difference. I was reading another thread about someone else that was having the same issues using a Samsung T5, and they recommended making sure that the console was fully up to date, because they could have solved some of these issues in previous patches. So as it says, your console will restart during the update. So we're almost there, 75-86% there, jumping quite quickly. I did look at the other option in the power up and start up menu as well. It was mentioning that when the device turns off, there's like a checkbox to turn off external storage, and that was already ticked as off anyway, so that wasn't an issue that was causing it. So fingers crossed, just updating the console will solve this issue, so let's wait and see. So there we are, fully updated. Let's try the drive again. So I've reformatted it since. We go into settings and look at the console info. You can see there the OS version. So let's go to storage devices, set as capture. Yes, this lets you capture longer clips. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So let's go to capture and share options. So now we can see that we're capturing on my SSD. So let's just see if that's what's happening. So when we launch Flight Simulator, we could just have a little fly over here. And if we go to capture, start recording,
ready to fly button.
Fingers crossed we're going to be recording. So here we are in Egypt, having a look over the pyramids on a lovely sunny day. Just using the controller. So fingers crossed this is all looking good. Never been to Egypt. Oh, the Sphinx down there. That's cool. Look out over the city. All these dials. I'll hopefully be doing more content on all this now that we've got the capture location up and running. I've not actually done any of the missions to learn how to fly or anything. That does look pretty impressive.
Assistance options. Button 3 of 4. Warning. This will return you to the main menu.
So I'll quit out and see if that is recorded.
Button 2 of 5.
And see we've got 2 minutes recording there.
Create a flight.
So we could just return back to the home menu. Go to settings. Storage device. Let's see, view contents. So there we are. I'll see if I can put that on the PC now and just create some footage with it. But fingers crossed that solved it just by doing a system update. Maybe all the other steps beforehand are useful, but definitely worthwhile, just in case you've got any other issues with your external hard drive. There we go. Turn that off and see what I can do with it.